It's time now to focus on matters closer to home, and last night in Gosford the Central Coast Mariners were hoping to book a spot in their third consecutive A-League pre-season cup final, but Perth Glory had other ideas. Let's check the results. 3-2 it finished for Perth, and Adelaide United today has defeated Queensland Roar by the same score line. Goals to Jite, Peta and Cassio for Adelaide, Lynch and Milicic for Queensland. And the goal scorers in that other match I mentioned, Central Coast versus Perth Glory, Dragicevic, the new signing for Perth, Bertos and Taka, while Merger and Petrovski scored for the Central Coast. And those other matches are for the minor placings in the A-League pre-season cup, including, of course, a Melbourne Victory losing to Wellington and Sydney beating Newcastle. These are the highlights, though, from the clash between the Central Coast Mariners and Perth Glory. After 23 minutes, it was Dragicevic who scored for Glory. In the 44th, Nicky Merger, good to see him on the score sheet. Yeah, after all his problems he had with injury, Craig, isn't it? And also their new signing scored late on, Petrovski, but goals also for Bertos and Taka. So already some good signs for Perth Glory under Ron Smith. He's made several changes, and there is a lot of pressure from the new owners for them to deliver in season one under his tenure. So it's going to be interesting to see if Perth can go on and win maybe this tournament and build on it in A-League Season 3, Craig.
Yeah, very good signs now. You know, we talked about Sydney earlier where they had the Asian Champions League campaign, needed to take a rest, and in that sense they got the team together then. This is critical for teams like Perth now. You've got so many new people on board. You know, Taka was a very, very good player. I think he ended up going to Nottingham Forest or someone. Okay, he's back in town now. He's one player who should have a fantastic season. I look forward to seeing him play. He's got the quality. Actually, I spoke to Stan Lazaridis during the week. Lazar over there, and hopefully we're going to get some good news out of his case fairly shortly. He'd be a big boost if he's able to play this season, of course, for the Glory. But he says that he's a very, very big fan of David Taka. Says he's playing extremely well, and what he sees from him in the games and in training, he thinks he's a very good talent. So that's good stuff.
Now, who do you like for Adelaide against the Perth Glory in the pre-season cup final next weekend?
Who knows? But I really like the look of Adelaide at the moment. I like the look of them. They've recruited well. They've got these young players. Of course, Jite has come out and scored another goal today. Just you were talking about Nicky Merger. Just good to see him back and going well. He's virtually a new signing for the Mariners. I mean, for the last couple of seasons, he's hardly been able to get on the park. So up there, it must be a huge boost to the team. I like him as a player. He's got a beautiful left foot. He's quick. He's strong as well, but he's good on the dribble. I'll tell you what, he can hit strikes from any distance or indeed from in close. He's got a good nose for the game as well. I'm hoping he's going to have a big